One guy that I've loved hanging out with that I've never got to fish with is Sean Nichols, and I know you got to take him out on the water down in Florida.
Sean is awesome, man. He's just a hoot to fish with.
Oh, he's just barely hooked.
Still hooked though.
Dude, is that your first Florida bass?
That is my first Florida bass.
So the same day you were out there having a blast with Sean, I was fishing by myself, and I was going to Lake Mitchell, and I wanted to go up under the dam.
Sweetwater, presented by Waypoint.
You're really gonna like this place.
All right, I look forward to it. I'm excited.
It's pretty sweet.
This is my first time going bass fishing in Florida.
Oh, this is gonna be great. This is like the Florida experience. Lake County is like awesome because you got all these beautiful cypress trees, all kinds of different birds and wildlife. It's amazing. And I mean, we're gonna see some really cool stuff today. And
Great.
the fishing's phenomenal. I mean, this place is just full of bass.
Being in the professional fishing industry, we get to meet so many cool people that have similar interests to us. I mean, anybody, whether you're a professional angler or own a company, you love the sport. I mean, you have to love what you're doing to make it successful. And one guy that I've loved hanging out with that I've never got to fish with is Sean Nichols, and I know you got to take him out on the water down in Florida.
Sean is awesome, man. He's just a hoot to fish with. He hasn't bass fished a whole lot, but that's the best part, is the fact that I get to go out and show him some of the techniques that I use. And taking him down to Lake County, Florida on the Harris Chain is pretty special to me because he's from Reno, Nevada. So he doesn't have a whole lot of experience down in Florida. And Florida's got a multitude of different types of bird species. The wildlife's just phenomenal. And I was really excited to take Sean out fishing.
So what about this? This is another worm.
That one, that's a mag fatty. So you either got watermelon red or June bug. Those are the two key colors down here in Florida.
Yeah.
That right there is called plum, which is very similar to another color called red bug. And that's a really good color too down here.
Okay.
Anything that's kind of in that purplish, range, either green or purple, or even black and blue is good down here.
All right. That's great.
We're gonna catch them.
Yeah.
On
Bring your
this
sunblock.
Oh yeah, I got
Safety
sunblock.
first,
I got my face mask.
I got SPF 100, bro. It's not gonna happen. We're good. I'm Sean Nichols. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Battleborn Batteries. My friend Dennis and I started this company out of our garages about 6 years ago. We started building batteries in our garage and selling them, and then we created the line Battleborn Batteries for consumers. And we have grown rapidly over the last 6 years in the RV and boat markets. We specialize in deep cycle energy storage. In fishing especially, we do really well with trolling motor systems. When Sweetwater TV emailed me and asked me if I wanted to do an episode with Miles, I was like, oh yeah, let's go, it's gonna be great. Doesn't matter how the fishing's gonna be, me and Miles hang out, we have a great time no matter what's going on. And he's a fun guy to be around. Today was an excellent day. I mean, I had such a good time. It was a lot of work, right? I had to go fishing all day, out in the beautiful Florida weather. It was a tough decision, but I made it. And it was a great opportunity really to get to know some other people better too.
So out here, it's all about this grass flat. You see that hydrilla down there?
Yeah.
It's keeping this water nice and clear. And one of the things in Florida, man, is finding clear water is kind of a key aspect of good fishing. Look at, we've got different types of grass, like this eelgrass right here. I like eelgrass.
And that's keeping the water clear?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It kind of filters it out, yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, topwater action.
Now you're just showing off.
Look at that. Look at that. Rod tip high. Look at that, just skiing them on the top. That was cool, man.
Do you want me to get the net for that one?
Oh, we don't need the net for that one. But that is a nice
It's a nice fish, yeah.
So, 2 different treble hooks in his mouth. That's actually pretty classic.
That's a nice fish.
That's a Florida bass, man. That fish is gonna be 10, 12 pounds someday. That's a beauty. Put him back. First one of the morning. Oh, he just slapped me.
He was just giving you a high five for letting him go.
That's pretty sweet,
He
dude.
was just like giving you the knuckles. He was like, here's my knuckles. Slap you with my fin, give you some fin.
For more Sweetwater action, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, you can watch any of our episodes on any device at any time on waypointtv.com.
Sweetwater is brought to you by Waypoint TV. Stream the best in hunting and fishing series. Download the app today. Wiley X. B&W Trailer Hitches. Towing Adventure. Battleborn Batteries. Get out there, stay out there. Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. And by Scales. Every degree of water.
I know there's tons of options in Lake County and especially on the Harris Chain. I mean, there's so many different lakes. So which one did you guys choose?
So fishing with Sean, I knew that I wanted to get into kind of a more open water situation. You know, I put him on some spinning gear and I wanted to go fish Lake Griffin because Griffin on the Harris Chain is, to me, is known for catching numbers of fish. And I really just wanted to put Sean on some fish, get some fish in the boat and just kind of take in the surroundings in the meantime.
Yeah, I've never seen a gator, not outside of a
You've never
park,
seen a gator?
you know, like Marine World or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Well,
No, they don't have gators in Nevada.
no,
No,
they do not.
I had never seen a gator. My uncle is a retired firefighter,
Mm-hmm.
and one time he was in the national news. They had a apartment complex in Sparks, Nevada. Somebody said the water was like flooding from the neighbor's apartment upstairs.
Right?
You know, so they went and they broke in the window and they got in the apartment and they went to open the bathroom door and something slammed the door. And they were like, oh, is there somebody in there? And they went inside. There was like a 6-foot alligator in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Somebody had raised it in their apartment and they were keeping it in there when they went to work.
No.
Flooding the neighbor's apartment. It was turning the water faucet on to help it get itself in and out of the bathtub. It was grabbing onto the water faucet. 6-foot gator in an apartment complex in Nevada. It's a cool story, bro.
What I really like about Sean is the fact that you can kid around with him.
Oh, yeah.
The whole day we were just cutting it up and just having a great time, you know, teasing each other about different things and overall, I mean, it's just the camaraderie was awesome with Sean.
You really put your whole body into that cast. That was pretty.
Hey, you know, you gotta do that when you're old, bro. It's hard. You're, you know, the same arm strength as you, you know? I got like a little muscle pulled in my back of my shoulder too from doing too many Pilates, bro. I've been doing all these crunches. So I maintain this 18 pack. I do a lot of crunches. You know?
18 pack.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm doing like 600 crunches a day right now. 600 ab exercises.
You are not.
I am, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm learning how to be a boxer again, man.
Oh, you got a bite. You got a fish. There you go. Give it to him. All right, I'm gonna net him. I'm gonna net him. Come here. Oh, he's just barely hooked.
Still hooked though.
Dude, is that your first Florida bass?
That is my first Florida bass.
Dude, that's awesome.
There
That
you
is
go.
awesome.
Thank you, man.
You're very welcome. You did all that. You did that. Here, hold it. Hold it. Oh yeah. You're like a professional bass fisherman right there.
There you go.
Right on.
Gotta love it. Thanks, big boy.
We had to travel all across this flat and caught that fish.
So what were you doing that day?
So the same day you were out there having a blast with Sean, I was fishing by myself. And you know, I was going to Lake Mitchell and I wanted to go up under the dam. That's one thing I've been wanting to do. I hadn't been up there in several months. And that fishing's good in the summertime, but when it turns to fall and you get those, you know, those cooler conditions and a little bit of rain and more current and all that stuff happening, I know that those fish turn on up there. So I really wanted to go check it out just to see if that was a bite I could get on and have a blast doing it.
Well guys, it's a foggy morning and I'm at beautiful Lake Mitchell. We launched up here underneath the dam at Lake Mitchell Fish Camp, and this lake has got some huge spotted bass, and you know, obviously you can see it's really foggy. This fog's gonna burn off and it's gonna be a sunny day once it gets out of here, but it's kind of perfect. I'm up here at the dam and we're gonna get in the current. They cut the water on at 6 o'clock today, and hopefully those fish are positioned where they're supposed to be. I'm sure they're gonna be there. We just gotta hope they're biting and in a good feeding mood.
As soon as I shut the boat off, I started hearing this erupting in the fog, and I'm like, what is going on? And I trolled forward a little bit in that heavy current, and all of a sudden, I mean, it was literally thousands of fish just exploding all over the place.
That's awesome.
Isn't that amazing? That one's shaking his head a little bit. I think I got a couple of them on there now. I might have like, I don't even know how many. I at least got a few on there. Oh, come on. I'd love to catch about 4 or 5 of them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't get them in. Oh, golly. Look at that triple. Big old hybrid. Beautiful stripe. Look at that. There's your dinner plate hybrid right there. That is a cool bite. Holy cow. Whew. Come on, boys, calm it down. Thank you. Thank you, guys. These are some hardy fish, man. They are tough as nails.
When you're out in the water as much as we are, it's really important to have clothing that's comfortable and performs for all your needs as an angler.
Yeah, I mean, exposure to the elements is one of the things that we constantly have to pay attention to, you know, when it comes to the sun, making sure that your clothing repels rain and keeps you dry and breathable as well. That is absolutely critical. That's why we really, really like the Scales Pro Performance long sleeve shirts. They're amazing. They come in a great selection of different designs and colors, and man, they've got some great features that allow you to stay comfortable out there on the water.
Yeah, I mean, they're UPF 50 rated, so they're gonna protect you from the sun, and they also guarantee this shirt for a full year that it's going to repel stains such as fish blood and other things, because fishing's a messy sport and it's horrible to get a big old stain on your new shirt, and they're going to guarantee this shirt that it will repel that stain. That's pretty incredible.
And one of the coolest things that I think is the coolest thing about this shirt is the fact that it's made of 100% recycled water bottles. So not only are you getting a shirt that repels all those things that you don't want on your shirt, it's breathable on and off the water, protects you from the sun. It's also good for the environment.
Heck yeah, man. If they can get more plastics out of the sea and make these awesome shirts, I'm all in.
Absolutely. For more information on the Scales Pro Performance shirts, check them out at scalesgear.com.
Golly, that is unreal. That is so cool. What the heck? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, these striper are jumping. Striper are not normally jumpers. Look at him just shaking that rod. Gosh. Oh, I got 3. Look at that. Triple. No wonder it felt so weird. Calm down, guys. Oh yeah, the little white bass unhooked himself. Thank you, buddy. Striper. Nice striper.
It was absolutely insane. When I started casting into those exploding fish, I started out with a jerk shad, and they didn't seem to want that as much, but I had an A-rig rigged up, and I had 5 of the minnows on there.
Oh, he just threw up a bunch of shad. First spot. He's got shad coming out of his mouth. Look how healthy that is. That is not a big one, but you get one of those that's 20 inches long, you can see why they'd weigh, 4+ pounds. That is a pretty fish. That's a nice spot on there. Oh yeah, there's a spotted dog. That's a Lake Mitchell spot. Pretty one right there. Another double. Look at that spot. That's the kind you're looking for. That is a really beautiful fall spotted bass. They can get fatter, but that is a really, really good one. Unbelievable fish. Just a perfect Coosa River specimen. Look at that spot.
What did you guys try next?
Well, we ended up going back into Griffin because I still felt like that was our best opportunity of catching some fish. And there's this one little patch of Kissimmee grass. It looks like an island out in the middle of the lake, but it's this one little patch of Kissimmee grass, and it's surrounded by some submerged hydrilla that you can't see except for on the graph.
All right, so kind of what we're looking for right here is some of the best grassy areas is where the grass stops abruptly. And in here, right here, look at that.
Oh, you can see it, yeah.
So you see the little shadows. It kind of looks a little bit puffy, looks kind of like clouds, you know, but you could see those shadows that are being cast. That's grass.
Right.
So, and you can see right here, this is all like just shell bed and open water, clean bottom, and then you got that nice grass edge right there. So that's what we're looking for. I bet we can catch a fish off.
And that's where you catch the fish at.
Oh yeah.
When you see the grass edge on the graph.
Mm-hmm.
Fish on.
Fish on! Oh, let's see what it got.
Oh, it feels like a good one.
That looks like a good one. Hold on, I'm gonna be right there. I got you, bud.
Oh, it's not too big.
It's a nice one. Bring him over here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a bass boat swing if I've ever seen it. That was cool. How did the bite feel? Did you feel a tap or?
I felt it wiggle.
You felt it wiggle?
I felt it was like in the grass first, and I said, oh, I was in the grass. Then I had something on.
Nice. Good job.
It's not, you know, it's a pretty big one. I probably didn't rip me off the boat.
That's a Florida giant.
Yeah, Florida giant. Yeah, let go. There you go, little fella. Go back to your friends.
Whoa.
Oh, he did a little jump for you. A little jump.
Sweetwater is brought to you by Z-Man, the science and art of fishing. Bubba, the ultimate lifestyle. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Motor Guide, the tour is back. And by Lake County, Florida, real close.
What a great day.
It was a great day.
The weather was perfect. You know, you caught your first and second Florida bass.
That's right, that's right.
That's a pretty good day, man.
That was awesome, man. I appreciate it. I had a great time. You know, it's a beautiful lake to fish on. Really, you know, you get out of your own community and you start to realize there's a lot of places around this country that are great. And Lake County was a big surprise for me. I mean, I thought Orlando was gonna be like, you know, Disney World or whatever. This is like really being outside right here.
Yeah. And we're gonna go check out the camper.
Yeah, it'd be nice. And also you can camp here too, right? So you're camping.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of different campsites. We're gonna check that out real quick. Got it all rigged out with the Battleborns.
You know I love camping. You know I love Battleborn batteries.
Over the last couple of years, I've been using Battleborn lithium batteries, and they have made a huge difference out there on the water. So tell us a little bit about Battleborn and what makes lithium power so special.
First off, I want to thank you for trusting us to take our batteries out to do your job every day.
Thank you.
I think that you know, it's a tremendous testimonial of the quality of the product, having professional fishermen use our product in the trolling motor systems. Battleborn Batteries is a lithium battery solution for boats, and we offer you an experience in the water that's unbeatable by lead acid. We deliver 2 to 3, even 4 times more power out of this box than the lead acid battery can deliver. And that gives you the ability to not have what's called battery anxiety when you're out there fishing. So you can focus on the 9 million other things you need to focus on when you go fishing.
Right.
You don't need to worry about batteries anymore. You put these in, you take that variable off the table. It's a smooth experience after that.
Yeah, I've absolutely had that experience with the Battleborn batteries. You know, putting them in it for my trolling motor system and the house battery, it's pretty profound, the difference.
These are only 31 pounds each. They're not 75 pounds.
That's crazy.
You're gonna deliver power more seamlessly than you ever have. Our batteries are designed and assembled in Reno, Nevada. They come with a 10-year warranty, and in my opinion, they're the best lithium battery on the market.
All right, thanks, Sean. So for more information on the best lithium power out there on the water, check out battlebornbatteries.com.
It's cool on the Coosa River, Lake Jordan, or any of the different Coosa River lakes. You got the narrow river sections, and then they come down and you're pretty much in a big valley right there where that water comes through those bluffs and those steeper banks, and then it opens up. You got a lot of big creeks and you got a lot of grass, brush piles, big points and humps and offshore stuff, but then you got the dam on the bottom end. And so the dams on the upper end hold fish, but there's no doubt that the dams on the bottom end, where the water's actually pulling and going down to the bottom level, is gonna hold fish too. And that Lake Jordan Dam is a massive drop off. I mean, it's like an 80 to 100 foot drop straight down into that old river, and you can see the boulders down there. And when we got there, the current was ripping through the gates. not through the floodgates, but through the grates, through the actual turbines. And there's a lot of places where the current actually kind of leaks through those floodgates.
Up in these floodgates like this, there's a little shelf that comes out, and the shelf sits in like 18 to 20 feet. So it's, you know, there's water sucking through these floodgates, and it's a really, really good way to catch them. It's a perfect spot. You got current flowing through there. They don't have the floodgates open, but there's still some like some leaking that goes down through the dam. So it gets some water moving for sure. Another tiny little largemouth. Little long shots worm. That dude right there will be big and mean someday. There we go. What do we got here? It's been mostly largemouth right here. Come on. Oh, it's a spot. Fat little spot. He's definitely not big, but I'll take him. Look how healthy that thing is. That is a fat one. Calm down, buddy. On the new long shots. Sweet. Hey, you know what? When you're catching nothing but tiny ones, pounding a quarter fish feel pretty good for a warm-up. That is a pretty fish though. Look how healthy that thing is. You can see how these big Coosa River spots just get big. When they get big and fat, that's a pretty one. See you, buddy.